Hey guys, my name is Hamza and today I would like to give you a review of my DCR SR-47, the standard definition camcorder. Let's go through the specs, shall we? It has 1/8" CCD HAD sensor. It has 60 GB of built-in hard disk drive, and it has 60 times optical zoom accompanied by Carl Zeiss Vario Tessar lens. And that, if you ask, is microphone for the Dolby stereo sound. It does not do 5.1. That's a loudspeaker for playing back videos. The zoom rocker, uh, the photo button at the front, shutter open and close. When you close the shutter, it does not put the camera in sleep mode, it just closes the shutter. There is the record button, the mode button, and that is an optional battery pack for extra long life. Normal battery pack has 900 milliampere hours. This has 3900 milliampere hours, which ensures 10 hours of recording time, which is pretty good because I use this camera a lot. This camera is, well, if there is one word to define this camera, that would be simple. This is the simplest camcorder I have ever used. Before that, I've been using mini DV and Hi8 camcorders, and those are rubbish. If you want to turn it on, just open the LCD, which is standard for all the Sony cameras available. As I said, if you close the shutter, it will still record. It shall not put the camera in sleep mode. It can record widescreen footage, not in 720 by 480, I think 720 by 526 pixels, which is, well, it has the same aspect ratio of 16:9. Screen is good enough, good for monitoring. Obviously you are not gonna do any critical focusing in this thing. The buttons at the inside, there's a power button, display button to make all the information appear or disappear. With that, you have the easy button, which is exactly like the one in the H50. It removes all the options, just the necessary ones are remained, and it increases the font size. In other words, it's easy for everyone, even the people with with dodgy sighting. And then there is the dedicated DVD write button. If you attach a DVD ROM, a proprietary DVD ROM using this USB, if you press this button, it will automatically burn a DVD to view on your TV. With that, you have the play button, and down there is the backlight button, which is pretty useful in low light situation, but most of the time ruins it. I said useful, I wanted to say useless. Zoom, well, there is plenty on this, and it focuses pretty close to. I mean, look at that. That's the button of the keyboard, and it's clear up till here. That's because this camera has the f number of just 1.8, and I think its lens start from 1.8 to 108 millimeter. Well, that's a very long range. 60x is enough. I have disabled the digital zoom because there is no use for digital zoom. This camera is huge. Ergonomic wise, it is very good as well. I keep getting back to the outside. Let me show you some of its software features. Being Sony, that means the screen is touch. That's the home button, copied from the iPhone, I think. You got movie setting, in which you can select the record mode, which allows you to select different compression setting. This is the highest setting. I'm using 9 megabit per second. You can either select 6 or 3. And then you have, if you wanna shoot in widescreen or not, digital zoom 120x or 2000x, steady shot, that is the electronic steady shot, not the optical one. So leave it on, but I haven't seen it working lately. And then you have the auto slow shutter. When you are in low light situation, the camera automatically slow down the shutter speed to capture more light. Then you have guide frame, which is like the guidelines you see in many digital cameras. It allows you to align the camera. Then you have the remaining set. It tells you the time, remaining time always, or it tells you automatically and then disappears. And then there's the face set menu, which just tells you that you are detecting a face. It's not face detection properly. Move to the next setting. That's the hard drive setting. You can either format it, delete, or information on your media. And that's basically the manager. I said delete there. That delete option is here. This is basically the manager menu. And then you have play mode, visual index. It gives you it shows you the thumbnail of the all the videos. Film roll, it just shows you like in a timeline. Faces, useless. Playlist, I don't know, I'm not gonna use it. And if you want to go, that's the play mode. You can access it by touching here or by touching this button. Pretty simple. And then there's another setting for on use setting, I would like to call. It has spot metering. It gives you an area, and wherever you touch, it just does the metering for you. But I put it in auto. Sorry, I said spot metering, and that's spot metering and focus. That's just the metering, that's just the focus, and that's the tele macro. I never understood that. Same for the exposure and for the focus. You want it to be manual or to be, and remember, if you turn it to manual, there is no ring or any knob to help you with. You have to use the touch screen, which is annoying, so I leave it in auto. Then for the scene selection, which automatically calibrates with the setting according to the scene. If you're shooting on the snow or in the twilight, it does everything for you. Or you can select from the many scenes. It is very useful when you're taking pictures of the fireworks. Same for the white balance. And then there's a fader, which is pretty useless option. What it does, it fades every time you turn off the camera and every time you turn on the camera, and it is pretty slow. It's a useless option. We do that in our editing softwares. And then again you have settings. You want the recording mode, mean high quality, standard quality, or the lower quality. Built-in zoom mic automatically detects where the sound is coming from and focuses on the sound, which is good if you are shooting a concert or some speech. With that you have micro level filter. That's mic level filter. You can turn it to normal, which captures a lot of noise, or low to capture just the sound, which is good if you are using or trying to make some small videos or something like I'm doing now. That's pretty much it. And I have made about 2 to 3 hours of footage using this camera, and I must say I'm not impressed by the quality from this camera. It uses interlaced technology, which is disappointing. I mean, this is standard definition. This is old technology for Sony now. They should have put the progressive mode. Now it shoots interlaced only 25 frames per second. That's for PAL, 30 frames per second for the NTFS. That's the only thing that really blows its reputation. Otherwise, it's if you want this camera for shooting your family, this is perfect. If you don't have a high definition television, this is perfect option for you. But if you want to do some projects on this, I think you need to spend double that and buy the SR-220 or go for the high definition models like the SX100, which cost about 40% more than this model. So in this price range, this is best. All the Canon models are way too expensive and they have no built-in memory, although they have 1/6 inch size sensor, but still this is the value for money, and Sony are finally making products that are value for money. I am Hamza, and this is the review of my DCR SR-47. Thank you for watching.